Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Experience a little Tibetan culture with this delicious, out-of-the-ordinary treat, and you are sure to impress your guests. Tibetan Highland Barley Meals, Part 1 of 2. Sampa, or roasted flour, vegan sampa balls, and vegan cashew milk tea. Coming up next.
Don't be vegan, then you can go straight to hell without any obstruction, guaranteed.
When you meet locals from Momba in Tibet and wish to initiate a conversation, you can say Rimba Jamu, which means hello, I am Kipu. The peace-loving people of Momba pray with you for a more loving and compassionate world, where all humans and animal people can live in peace and harmony. May our prayers be fulfilled soon. Welcome to our show, Tibetan Highland Barley Meals, Part 1 of 2, Tsamba, roasted flour, vegan tsamba bowls, and vegan cashew milk tea. Tibet is often referred to as the roof of the world due to its location on the Tibetan Plateau, which is the most elevated region on our planet, with an average altitude of about 4,000 meters above sea level. Archaeologists believe that one of the main reasons ancient Tibetans could live in this alpine region was the cultivation of highland barley. Highland barley is a fast ripening and is a cold and drought-resistant crop that adapts to harsh weather, high altitude, and low rainfall conditions, and has been cultivated on this high plateau for about 3,600 years. It is high in dietary fiber, has abundant vitamins, and is low in fat and sugar. Due to the region's remoteness and inaccessibility in the old time, especially at an altitude of more than 3,000 meters, the boiling point of water is below 90 degrees Celsius, making it a challenge to cook daily meals compared to when on the lowland. Tibetans have developed a staple food called tsamba, which is roasted highland barley and milled into flour. It is usually mixed with Tibetan tea. Furthermore, it is simple to make, easy to carry, fuel-saving, and suitable for sustaining the human body at these high altitudes. Tsamba is a quintessential part of Tibetan culture and represents the Tibetan identity. Today, we are pleased to show you how you can make your own tsamba. Create scrumptious vegan tsamba bowls accompanied with vegan Tibetan cashew milk tea. Enjoy the show. Let's first show you the ingredients we will use. Highland barley, raw cashew nuts, silverweed roots, Tibetan tea, cold-pressed coconut oil, and salt. In addition, we will also use some vegan coffee creamer from Light Industry Limited, a loving heart vegan food company. The ingredient for making tsamba is roasted highland barley flour. If you cannot find highland barley, you can also use pearl barley. Let's start by roasting highland barley. Pour the dry grains into a pan and turn on the stove to low heat. Patiently roast the grains by continuously stirring and tossing them around on low heat to prevent them from getting burned. It's a tradition in Tibet to first roast the highland barley grains before grinding them into flour. As the highland barley gradually turns yellowish, it starts to release an aroma. Keep roasting and stir-frying the grains. When the grains start bursting and cracking in the pan, and the color starts turning golden brown, It is an indication that the grains are cooked. Turn off the heat. Transfer the toasted highland barley grains onto a plate and leave them to cool completely. Next, pour the roasted grains into a high-speed blender and grind them into a powder. Traditionally, Tibetans use a stone mill to grind the roasted highland barley grains into flour. The flour is now ready. Let's transfer it onto a plate. This is our tsamba, roasted highland barley flour.
As a long-term animal rights campaigner, I'm fully aware of the impact of a person's diet on the suffering of others. The Honorable Mark Pearson, vegetarian.
Enlightened viewers, we will take a moment to meditate for a vegan world, a peaceful world that will bring an end to suffering for all beings. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. We will be right back. Welcome back to our show, Tibetan Highland Barley Meals, Part 1 of 2, Tsamba, Roasted Flour, Vegan Tsamba Bowls and Vegan Cashew Milk Tea. Now, we will make nuts milk for our vegan cashew milk tea by using a plant-based milk maker. First, let's process the cashew nuts into a puree. We have pre-soaked 200 grams of cashew nuts for 3 to 4 hours. Pour them into the blending cup and lock the lid. Set the program and start blending. It takes 18 minutes to make the cashew nut puree. Later on, we will add water to the puree and blend it into a cashew milk. If you have a high-speed blender, you can simply make the cashew milk by adding the soaked cashew nuts and water to the blending cup, and blend at high speed for 3 to 5 minutes. This will also give you the same result. While our plant-based milk maker is busy, let's start brewing the tea. The tsamba made with tea has a unique flavor. First, put 15 grams of Tibetan tea leaves into a tea bag. Pour 1.6 liters of water into a kettle. Add 5 grams of salt, and then put the tea bag into the kettle. Turn on the stove to start brewing the tea. The water is boiling, so the tea is now ready. Next, put 30 grams of coconut oil into a bowl. Then pour in 80 milliliters of the brewed tea and let the coconut oil melt. Coconut oil will melt when the temperature exceeds 23 to 25 degrees Celsius. The weather in the highlands is relatively cold, with temperatures usually below 24 degrees Celsius, so the coconut oil is mostly solid. We use coconut oil instead of the ghee that is used in the traditional recipe. This will give us a more delicious and healthier vegan samba bowl, and is harmless towards animal people. Add a small handful of boiled silver wheat roots into the bowl. This starchy root, also known as ginseng fruit, is sweet, tasty, and nutritious. Its amino acid profile is complementary to that of highland barley. Therefore, it makes our vegan samba bowl a complete protein food. Then add 50 grams of samba into the bowl. Use one finger to gently press the flour to the bottom of the bowl so that the tea does not spill out. After the tea has been absorbed into the flour, rotate the bowl with one hand and press the ingredients against the side of the bowl with the fingers of the other hand. After the roasted highland barley flour and tea are mixed to the right consistency, take a fistful of the mixture and roll it into a bowl. This is what the vegan samba bowl looks like. Repeat the process till all the mixture is used up. You can add either vegan sugar or salt before mixing to get sweet or savory vegan samba to suit your preference. Our vegan samba bowls are ready. Next, let's make a cup of vegan cashew milk tea to go with our delicious vegan samba bowls. The cashew nut puree we started making earlier is now ready. Remove the cover. Add 850 milliliters of water. Lock the lid, set the program, and turn on the power to start blending again. The liquid gradually turns from a yellowish color to a milky white color. Then the milky cashew milk starts to ooze out of the separating cup continuously through a filter. Our cashew milk is now ready. Turn on the faucet to transfer the cashew milk to a glass jug. Pour 500 milliliters of cashew milk into the brewed tea. And then add some vegan coffee creamer to your liking. At this stage, you can also add vegan sugar according to your preference. And stir with a spoon until the vegan creamer dissolves completely. Pour the vegan milk tea into a serving bowl, and now the mellow vegan milk tea is ready to be served. Enjoying vegan samba bowls with delicious vegan cashew milk tea is sure to bring you moments of calmness and tranquility.
ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions if available. For the vegan samba balls, the ingredients are 50 grams of roasted Highland barley flour, 30 grams of cold-pressed coconut oil, 80 milliliters of Tibetan tea, 20 grams of silverweed roots, pre-soaked at least 7 hours or overnight and boiled for about 15 to 20 minutes. For the Tibetan tea, the ingredients are 15 grams of Tibetan tea leaves, 5 grams of salt, 1.6 liters of water. For the vegan cashew milk tea, the ingredients are 500 milliliters of cashew milk made from 200 grams of cashew nuts pre-soaked, 1.5 liters of tea, some vegan coffee creamer from Light Light Industry Limited, a Loving Hut vegan food company, or other vegan creamers. Vegan sugar optional. No to vegan, cause you want to destroy this planet.
Gracious viewers, it's great to have your company on our show today. Now you know of these popular Tibetan cuisines. You can make them and enjoy these chamba bowls and the vegan Tibetan milk tea in the comfort of your home. Do join us next week for part 2 of our Tibetan Highland barley meals, where we will share with you another delicious Tibetan recipe, vegan Nayasito. It is a palm-rolled fish-shaped noodle soup. Up next is The Real Signs of Heavens, Warning for Humans to Change, Part 7 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May the wisdom within you grow stronger every day.
For free international vegan recipes and for language availability, please visit suprememastertv.com/VEG and suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Pour des recettes véganes internationales gratuites et voir les langues disponibles, veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/VEG et suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Para recetas veganas internacionales gratuitas y para disponibilidad de idiomas, visiten suprememastertv.com/VEG y suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Xin xem công thức thuần chay quốc tế miễn phí và các ngôn ngữ sẵn có tại suprememastertv.com/VEG và suprememastertv.com/schedule.